What's up? My name is Mackenzie and welcome to my channel, and welcome to a video that I really don't want to film, but in every move it is inevitable that you have to get rid of some books, and we're here to talk about the books that I'm getting rid of. So for a little bit of background, I am moving at the end of next month, so all these books are going to probably get donated. I would love to sell them on Pango, but it takes a long time to sell books on Pango, so I mean, if I had the room and energy to like carry them to the next place and stuff, I would, but I don't. So first, let's get started with the 4 books that if I don't read, or one of them is actually reread, if I don't read or reread them by the time I leave, they're getting unhauled. So first is the one that I want to reread, and this is kind of up in the air. So this is The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. Arguably one of the most beautiful covers I have on my shelf, and I have read this before, however I did not love it. Yeah, I think I read it when it first became popular and I did not love it. I didn't get it, to be quite frank with you. So yeah, I brought it. Ooh, that's really pretty. Alrighty, anyways, I brought it to this apartment from my parents' house because I was going to do a reread of it, and this is also one that I am truly not sure if I should get rid of. Even if I don't get around to rereading it within the next month, I'm very hesitant on getting rid of it for some reason. Like, if you guys have any strong opinions on this book in particular, let me know, because for some reason I don't want to get rid of it, but yeah, it's one of the books that I think might have to go. Next, we're going to talk about The Atlas 6. Now, this is the self-pub version. As you guys can see, I actually painted the edges silver. So I have a hardcover copy of this one, and I have the paperback, and okay, to be honest, I really loved it when I first started it, and now it has been months upon months, and every time I try to get back into it, I'm just like, yeah, I don't feel like reading this right now, and I go to something else. So this is a very hard one for me to get rid of. I love both of the covers like pretty much equally, so if I was to get rid of one, I'd get rid of the other one too. Next, we have An Heir Comes to Rise by C.C. Penaranda. Now, I was very excited when I originally bought this book, like mega excited to read this book. And then Rachel from Raven Haired Reader read it, and she said that there were some scenes in this book that were like verbatim threaded glass scenes, and I'm having such a hard time deciding if I should pick this up and give it a chance, because every time I try to, I cannot get it out of my mind that this is like a Throne of Glass copy almost. And obviously Throne of Glass isn't the first one who's done what it's done, and that's fine, but I just feel kind of odd that there are some scenes that are so strikingly similar. Yeah, I'm struggling with it. I don't want to get rid of this, but I also believe that C.C. Penaranda actually has her first name Chloe on all the books now, so I guess I might even have to get rid of this, even if I do love it, because I guess it wouldn't really matter. Yeah, because the spine only says her last name, so maybe it doesn't matter, but I do hope I can get to this and love it. The last one is Dawn of Dreams by Katie Lee. Now, I have never heard anybody talk about this, but that is not the reason I'm getting rid of it. If I don't read it this month, I don't know that I ever will. I was going to do a video reading TikTok authors' books. If you guys are interested, let me know. We are getting rid of a lot of Booktok books today, so if you see your favorite on here, I apologize. Peace and love. Here's the thing. I went through my shelves and said, am I going to get to this soon? No. Am I still excited to read this? And if the answer was no, then I'm getting rid of it. Not saying I'll never read these books in the future, but as of right now, in July 2023, when I'm filming this, I do not feel the pull to read these. Next, we have When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. I love this book. I rated it 5 stars. I do want to go back and annotate this. However, if you can tell, this is like a mass market paperback, and while I have nothing against mass market paperbacks, I want a full-size copy of this. So yeah, even though these words aren't like necessarily super small and it's really floppy, I don't like to read baby books. I don't know why, I just don't. So yeah, we're gonna get rid of this one, but this, I highly recommend this book. I just want a different copy of it. So next we have another one that you guys could probably convince me to keep, The Bone Shard Daughter. by Andrea Stewart. So I've heard mixed things about this book, and I did buy it at one point so I could do a read along with everybody else that was doing it. I don't remember who was doing the read along, but I didn't, and honestly, I don't really know if I'm that interested in it anymore. So yeah, this one is probably gonna go too. Next we have The Night and Its Moon by Piper CJ. This has run its rounds, and I don't hear very good things about the author. I heard that when it was published, it shouldn't have been published. Like, there was just a lot of errors with it. I think I bought this book this year, and I'm really sad about it. Like, I am struggling so bad. So if y'all see me keep this book, mind your business, but no, I think I should get rid of it. Okay, next we have Vampire Academy by Rochelle Mead. I do really want to read the series. However, it is a lot cheaper to buy the whole box set if I end up loving it than to buy them one by one. So I'm gonna get rid of that. Next we have another book that I really love, Where the Crawdads Sing by Della Owens. I have the OG paperback, and I've already annotated that one. I do love this cover. However, I don't need 2 copies of the same book. Of that specific book. I wish I had the room to keep that one because I do really like that TV cover tie-in, but yeah. Next we have Yellow and Sliced Fruit by Chelsea. I don't know how to say their last name. I'm so sorry. Okay, so here's the thing. I bought these off of Chloe from Chloe Bunny's recommendations, and I did really like them when I read them. I think I even had some stories at one point that encased some of these, and I do have reading vlogs a reading blog reading them, but unfortunately I just don't think I want them on my shelves. Like, I get that they're just like little itty bitty, but I don't know that I will ever reread them and annotate them. I don't think I will. Like that, and I'm just really picky with the poetry that I do keep on my shelf. So the only reason I have these is because at the time I bought them, they weren't available on Kindle. They could be now, but yeah, I don't believe they were available on Kindle when I bought these. So, but like the covers are so pretty, and that's like the only reason I would keep them, but I don't need them, so we're gonna get rid of those. Next we have To Sleep in a Sea of Stars by Christopher Paolini. He wrote the Aragon series. I bought this when it first came out. I was very excited to read it. That excitement has died down, unfortunately, and I haven't heard good things about the writing or this book in general, so it can go. It's a very hefty book as well, but yeah, I don't know. I thought about reading it, but I don't know. I'd rather have that in paperback if I had to rebuy it, so yeah. Gonna get rid of my second copy of I Kissed Shara Wheeler. I really like this by Casey McQuiston. Casey McQuiston, one of my favorite authors of all time. Just had 2 copies. So this is the OG cover with like the Barnes & Noble exclusive imprint on it, or no. Anyways, I think I don't know. I wanted the other cover, so I matched the other cover with the stenciled front cover that I wanted, and yeah, I do have that. I love I Kissed Shara Wheeler. It's one of my favorite books ever. Just if the spines were different, I would keep it, but it just seems really silly to keep 2 of that book when the only thing that's different is the stenciling on the front cover and the main cover color. So yeah. Next we have A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and Good Girl Bad Blood by Holly Jackson. I am very intrigued by these, but yeah, unfortunately I don't think I'm going to get to them anytime soon, and even if I did read them, I don't know that they're books that I would want to like keep and annotate, so I'm just gonna get rid of those. I have no pull towards them at all. Evermore by Alison Noel. I bought this off of Pango to get free shipping, and I think it's a relatively long series, and I don't really want to get into that. The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Heard nothing but great things about this. Again, it's another case of I had stars in my eyes when I bought this because everybody was talking about it, and I'm just not interested in it anymore. I want to be a part of the hype train for that, and Good Girl's Guide to Murder. I'm not going to be a part of that train anytime soon. So, yeah. Next, we have a second copy of Kingdom of the Feared by Carrie Maniscalco. I believe this is the Barnes & Noble exclusive. Yeah, Barnes & Noble exclusive. Oh, is this one signed? Oh, if it's signed, I might rethink this. I don't think it's signed. Okay, yeah, never mind. It's not signed, so yeah. Getting rid of this because I don't have the other 2 books, and I don't think I need 2 copies of the series unless I absolutely adore it and I want to buy other disc covers. So I'm sure I could always find a cheap copy of that one somewhere. Next, we have Happily Ever Afters by Elise Bryant. I apologize, Elise Bryant. I love this cover. I love the synopsis. I don't think I'm going to love the book, though. I don't know why. I just have not felt a pull to read it since I bought it like 2 years ago. Next, we have The Red Scrolls of Magic and the Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. I love Cassandra Clare. However, first of all, not a lot of people love the series, and while I love Magnus and Alec, it's not enough to keep these books. I don't think I'm going to read them. I know you should, but I don't think I will. Another thing is it's supposed to be a trilogy, and apparently no one has heard anything about the 3rd book, and I don't want to start a series that's never going to get finished. If I really feel like I need them eventually, I can get the paperbacks, which is what I would want to collect them with anyways. So I don't... Oh, that's right. The covers do match. I forgot that, like, this has the reverse dust jacket, but honestly, I don't feel like I need these books, especially if I don't think I'm going to read them, especially if the series isn't going to be completed. I'm not going to keep them. Next, we have some more manga. So, we have Death Note Volume 1 and 2 by Tsugami Oba. And I love Death Note. It is my favorite. However, it is not a priority for me to keep these and collect all of them. I do want to collect all of them eventually, but I don't have the room for them. And honestly, I'm probably never going to go back and annotate these, so I probably won't ever get them again in the future, but yeah. And then we have Attack on Titan Omnibus number 1 by Hajime Isayama. Again, same thing with Death Note. Oh, kind of. This is actually on Comixology Unlimited, and I have that, and I can read all the volumes on there. It is not my priority to actually read these anytime soon, and it's not my priority to even collect all of them when I do, so getting rid of that. Next, we have The Paris Primer by Lucy Foley. I don't know that I've heard good things about this. Obviously, it's my book of the month cover. I did want to read this, however, I'm very picky with the thrillers I pick up, and even pickier with the thrillers I keep, so that's also going. Next, we have Dracula by Bram Stoker. This is a coffee table version. I did not realize it was when I bought it. I also have I have an edition where I'm moving to that I inherited from my uncle when he passed away, so I don't need that. Gosh. These books are all gonna fall over. And next we have these last 2 books I have read, and I love both of them. These are just duplicate copies, and I am not going to make it a priority to basically buy the other books. So we have Ember in the Ashes by Saba Tahir. I want to keep this so badly. You guys have no freaking clue, but I don't have room to keep the other 4 books, or to buy the other 3 books on my shelves, so I need to get rid of that. One day I'm going to own the paperback versions, though. You just hold me to it. As long as I like absolutely adore the series. And then last but not least, we have Nevernight by Jay Kristoff. I was under the impression, so my friend gave this to me actually. It was her copy. She didn't love it, so she gave it to me. I took it graciously. However, first of all, this font is freaking tiny. Are you kidding me? And second of all, I have the hard copy that I've already started to annotate, so I really probably don't need that paperback, no matter how like floppy it is. I'm just never gonna read that copy. I don't think I need a random copy of Nevernight just laying about when I have the hardcovers that I love. So those are the 31 books I'm probably going to unhaul, and the 4 books I'm thinking about unhauling. Like I said, if you guys have like any super strong feelings about these, you might be able to convince me to keep them, but I don't know, you guys. I look at these books and I'm not particularly drawn to any of them, necessarily anyways. That may seem harsh. I was at one point, however, now I am not, which I'm really sad about. And then obviously there are duplicate copies that I don't want to get rid of, but I have to. Well, one duplicate copy I don't want to get rid of, but yeah. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you had a fun time going over all these books with me. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it on your way out. That would be cool. And if you want to hit the subscribe button, that would be cool as well. But if you don't want to, it was nice seeing you. I hope I'll see you in another one very soon. And with all that being said, I will talk to y'all in my next video. Bye, everyone.
When you're not here, the sun don't shine. When you're not near, I don't feel like I do